Welcome back to the channel, guys. This is your boy T-Man repping Turn 1 Gaming, and today we got a matchup between Alex and Gia. This is the Battle of Invocations, or the Invocation of Fates match, that's what we call it. Gia's going to start off her turn by activating Prosperity, banishing 3 for cost here, and let's see what we mill off of this very beautiful, very expensive Starlight Rare pot of Prosperity. So we're revealing an Imperm, a Crossout, and a Brand Fusion. We're going to grab the Brand Fusion. We want to be able to do something this turn. I believe her hand was very subpar this turn. You can see multiple traps in the hand. And we're going to go ahead and activate the Brand Fusion. Alex does not have a response to the Brand Fusion because I believe he's playing very little to almost no hand traps in the main deck, I believe. He is playing a going second version. We're going to send the Ecclesia and an Fallen of Albaz to summon the Albion Dragon. Now, on summon Albion effect, we're going to go ahead and banish the Fallen of Albaz and banish that fusion monster to summon the Mirror Jade. We're going to set 1, set 2, set 3 cards, and pass. So we're playing some Mirror Jade control. Gia's going to shuffle up here, give Alex a chance to cut. Now, if you notice, they do have microphones, but the audio was a little bit too bad for my taste, to be honest. So we're going to go ahead and move into the main phase here. Alex is going to start out with a Dark Ruler, a more very powerful card this format, and follow up with that with an even more powerful card in Shadoll Fusion. In my opinion, out of the two fusions, Branded Fusion and Shadoll Fusion, I do like Shadoll Fusion a little bit more because it does not lock you into only fusions. It does give you opportunity to continue with your play via link summon and etc, etc. So we're going to send a driver here and a dragon, I believe. Construct will be chaining 1 to send from deck to grave, and dragon will target the set, which targeted a punishment. No response from Gia here. Curious why we didn't chain the punishment here, but let's see what we're sending off of the construct. I believe we're going to be sending off Shadoll Schism, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and send the Shadoll Schism here, and gonna give Gia the deck. She's gonna make a cut here. Yeah, I'm still curious why that punishment wasn't activated on the summon of the construct. Alex is going through his lines, thinking of what he's gonna be doing. Now we have not normal summon yet, so let's see if maybe, yep, we got the magical meltdown here. Gonna be searching an Aleister, the best normal summon in the game for the past, what's it been, like 6 years now? 6-7 years, right? Normal summon Aleister effect, search and invocation. No response from Gia again, and we're gonna grab that invocation here. We're very suspicious of what those back rows are. Hopefully it's not something that's really bad. We're gonna activate the invocation. We're gonna banish the Aleister, and I believe, yep, we're gonna banish that Ecclesia that's in Gia's graveyard, our graveyard, summoning a Makaba and that beautiful Ecclesia. Wow, such a shame that it had to be banished. Alex has got a very, very nice $10 in his graveyard. With Gia sitting on at least close to $1,000 in her banished pile in her graveyard. So anyways, moving on with play, we activated Invocation and we're moving to the battle phase. Declaring an attack on Mirror Jade here with the construct. Construct does activate mandatory effect in the damage step to destroy automatically any special summon monster. Looks like we have a second invocation targeting Makaba, then Aleister effect targeting Makaba to boost. I believe Gia cannot resolve her punishment, and then on the resolution of her punishment, she's gonna activate the Mirror Jade effect, sending the Titanic Clad. Now Alex is having a small debate here with Gia, wondering if, well, he just had a question: does the attack just continue, or is she actually allowed to activate Mirror Jade on the resolution of the Dogmatika punishment not being able to resolve? We got Walter here. He's coming up to answer the question. I believe the ruling is, yeah, she can activate the effect because it is a spell speed 2, because we're still only in the declaration of battle, not in the damage step. So therefore, Mirror Jade will resolve, sending the Titanic Clad to the graveyard. The attack will continue, triggering the construct to destroy the Mirror Jade, and then the Mirror Jade will trigger in the end phase. Will trigger to destroy all in the end phase, but it looks like we're gonna negate with Makaba, sending a Celestial from the hand. That's unfortunate, but we did deal with the destruction effect in the end phase. We want to be able to capitalize and put as much pressure as we can. Okay, so we're going for the Gravity Controller. We're gonna grab the Schism from the graveyard. We're gonna summon the Maximus here. Now I remember he was really regretting this move, not realizing that it's the mirror match. Then once he summoned it, he realized, yeah, I probably should not have done that because we don't want to give any advantage to our opponent. And now we're going to go ahead and activate Titaniclad effect in the end phase, summoning a second copy of Ecclesia, another Starlight. Oh my god, so beautiful. And we're going to activate Ecclesia effect to search from the deck. I'm not sure exactly what we're going to be searching for, maybe a Fleur-de-Lis, but I believe in the end she ends up going with Dogmatic Maximus as well. She's trying to gain any resource that she can here just because she's playing from behind. So now unfortunately this Maximus will give Alex some advantage as well, because a lot of their effects, they do play cards that trigger in the graveyard, Abcalone, Intis, things like that. So we're going to go ahead and summon the Maximus here, banishing the Titaniclad from the graveyard. We're going to activate the Schism here. We're not activating the effect, but we're just activating the Schism itself. Curious why we didn't activate the effect. Maybe kind of just play some mental games. We're going to activate the effect of Maximus here. Debating whether or not we're going to Macabre. Maybe we don't have a monster in hand, or probably just saving the resources. We're going to let it resolve here. No Macabre negate here. See what we're going to be sending. Looks like Alex sent an Entis and an Abcalone, and Gia is sending an Entis and an Abcalone. Wow, the mirror match is real. Gia is going to be priority for turn player. Abcalone will be chainlink 1. Entis will be chainlink 2, targeting the Macabre. And we're gonna go ahead, Abcalone chainlink 1, chainlink 3, sorry, and Entis chainlink 4, targeting the set. Do we have a response here? Maybe activating that set card. And let's see what it is here. I'm gonna let it resolve, and it isn't a pointer, the Red Lotus. Curious why we didn't activate this on Alex's turn in his standby phase. We probably could have sniped that Shadoll fusion and probably could have been in a way better position. Now I did ask Gia, she told me she just kind of forgot. So we're going to be sending Ariel off of the Abcalone here, and then discarding it off of the Abcalone effect. And it looks like Gia is just going to be putting the Abcalone back into the extra deck. So on a new chain, Ariel will be triggering here to banish 3 from the opponent's graveyard. We're going to target, looks like we're going to target Branded Fusion, the Entis, and one of the punishments, banishing 3. Very strong card. Gonna switch Ecclesia to attack mode, proceed to the battle phase. Looks like we're gonna activate Schism still in the main phase before we proceed to the battle phase. Both players do have to agree to go to the battle phase before we can move to the next phase. Alex is activating the effect of Schism, banishing the Gravity Controller and the Dragon in the graveyard to summon a Winda, so that he doesn't take any damage from here, because Ecclesia is not powerful enough, not strong enough to beat over any of these 2 monsters that Alex has on the field. We're going to go ahead and set 1 card and pass turn here. We're going to give Gia an opportunity to cut because we did search with Abcalone, draw for turn, and let's see what we do. We're going to go ahead and normal summon an Aleister, and the normal summon will be met with a Judgment by Gia, and then proceed with an Endear Servant. Oh man, that's gotta feel really bad. Both of those targets are really good Judgment targets, but I mean you can only do so much. It's not like she drew a second one, you know. So Gia will drop down to about 4,000 life, I believe. And let's see what we send off of this Nadir Servant. We're gonna send a Titaniclad here, so we want to be able to get that resource in the end phase. We are locked under Winda, so it looks like we're going to be going for Ecclesia to summon, search the punishment, and on the end phase search Dogmatika Fleur-de-Lis, because we do have a Maximus also, so we have 2 Dogmatika cards on the field that can potentially do something. We're going to attack over with the Winda and then crash with the Ecclesia, because Ecclesia cannot die by battle from any monster summon from the extra deck. We're going to trigger the Titaniclad here to search the Fleur-de-Lis. Now the reason why he attacked with Winda first is because it was summoned off of Shadoll Schism, not giving him an opportunity to attack directly with the Winda, so we want to maximize on damage. It looks like we're going to activate the Maximus here on Gia's turn, responding with a Fleur-de-Lis from Alex. Does Gia actually have a response here? Yeah, we got a Crossout Designator calling Dogmatika Fleur-de-Lis. That is a pretty strong card in the mirror match. Nonetheless, there's plenty of cards that you can hit. Imagine if she had that Crossout Designator for that Nadir Servant, we would be in a lot closer match right now. But That will resolve. Now the Maximus will resolve, sending an Abcalone, and I believe she sends an Omega as well. Alex is thinking about what he wants to send. I believe he sends the Link 1 Magistus, and then debating on what the second card is gonna be. Hasn't quite decided yet. He's looking over the new fusion. I can't remember its name. I believe it's a for the love of God, if I don't remember the name, but we're gonna send an Abcalone nonetheless. An Abcalone, Gia's Abcalone will be channeling 1, and Alex's Abcalone will be channeling 2. Looks like we're just gonna put the Abcalone back into the extra deck. Gia will add and discard the Schism. We want to get that out of the deck so that we don't draw it. Let's see what else we got here. She looks like she's debating on what to do with this Omega. Maybe shuffle back some of Alex's resources from the graveyard. Okay, and we're just gonna go ahead and activate Omega, targeting the punishment. Now Alex wants to read over the Omega, making sure that she can legally target a trap card, and yes, you can. Omega targets and shuffles back any card from either graveyard into the deck. We're gonna go ahead, shuffle back the punishment, shuffle back the Omega. I'm gonna cut the deck here, and I believe that might be turn. Yep, pass turn to Alex. Alex does have that Fleur-de-Lis in hand still. Looks like we're gonna trigger it here to summon, and then switch Maximus to attack. Activate the punishment in the battle phase to destroy the Maximus in the Gia controls. And she did pay 4K for that judgment, so this is well over lethal here. Gonna go into game 2. Gia taking the L here. See if she can't bounce back in game 2. I'll see you guys in game 2. All right, guys. So we're in game 2. We're gonna be drawing for a turn here, guys. It looks like Gia decided to go first again, I believe. No, Alex is planning on going second build. Oh, looks like we opened an Aleister here. Will be met by a Gamma. Unfortunate. Gamma will resolve here. No response from Gia. The Aleister will be leaving the graveyard because it does negate and destroy the effect. Looks like she has it in her battle zone. It should be in the graveyard, but I mean, it's okay. I'm sure we'll realize it and then put it in the graveyard. Looks like Gia's looking for what to do next here. Looks like she's about to play a card, maybe activating an invocation here. Oh, okay, yeah. So so realizing that that card should be in the gray, banishing the Aleister, discarding the Ecclesia, and then we're gonna go ahead and activate invocation effect, set a card, and then pass turn that the Gamma End Driver will be banished in the end phase due to their own effect. So nonetheless, we still ended on what is it called? Macabre? Okay, Alex drawing a Dark Ruler here again, and then Invocation. Looks like we're gonna be fusion somebody from the hand. Oh wow, looking okay. So we're gonna be sending, I believe it was a Beast and Fleur-de-Lis, so making a construct here. Construct Chainlink 1, Chainlink 2 will be Beast to draw. We're gonna be sending the Shadoll fusion here. This is a very strong move here by Alex. Going to maybe go into a gravity controller here to recur that fusion from the graveyard and go ahead and activate that. No Ass Blossom again by Gia here. Unfortunate. We're gonna be sending. Oh wow! So he sent Aleister and we sent Beast. Beast target the set card to destroy it. We're gonna chain punishment targeting the gravity controller. Looks like it's gonna be resolving. What are we gonna be sending off of this punishment here? Looks like a Titanic Clad. Okay, so we're gonna get some resources in the end phase. Invocation effect here, banishing the Aleister, banishing the Winda to make an Agoides. Agoides will target the Macabre to destroy it, shuffling back the Aleister, putting that back in our hands. Agoides effect to banish the gain attack. It's at 20. It's at 4,800 now. And then we're gonna activate it in Deer Severn here. Looks like we still wanted to special summon. That's why we got rid of the. Shadoll Winda with the invocation the second time around. But very well piloted. Abcalone effect will trigger here, searching the Dogmatika Ecclesia. What are we gonna get off of this? Maybe a Schism here for Gia's turn. We'll see what we do here. Maybe send something else. Ecclesia is going to be added to the hand. Debating on what we want to send here. Maybe an aerial. Looks like he's hovering over an aerial. Doesn't know what to do. Wants this win really badly because they are actually playing playing for a $60 deck box. The deck box is themed Invocation, so it has Aleister in the front, and then not in the front, on the inside, and then Invocation in the as the cover art. So we're going ahead. Okay, so we added the aerial, discard the aerial. Now we're gonna activate aerial effect, targeting the Titanic Clad to make sure we can't get any resources in the end phase. Banishing everything except for the punishment. Summoning the Ecclesia here to add a punishment. Okay, maybe we might have our resources already. Attack for 48, but of course she takes no damage because of the Dark Ruler no more. Set the punishment and pass. Alex not playing around those Mech Knight columns, going ahead and putting 2 in a column. Man, that's funny, man. That's funny. Anyways, Gia is gonna draw for turn and activate the Nadir Servant here. Very powerful card, and it is a really good board breaker in my opinion. We can send an Entus here, searching Ecclesia. Okay, yeah, that's what we're gonna be doing. Sending an Entus, searching in the Ecclesia, and then Entus effect will be triggering here to destroy a card on the field. Curious about maybe what we're gonna be targeting. We're gonna target the back row. We want to get rid of that Dogmatika punishment here, and then we're gonna go ahead and normal summon the Ecclesia to play around that Agoides effect to destroy. In effect, we're gonna be searching a card here. What are we searching here? Looks like we're searching a punishment of our own. And okay, set 1 card. Now, I think I did see a Fleur-de-Lis in Gia's hand here, but we're just gonna pass turn. I don't understand. Maybe we could have activated Fleur-de-Lis in hand, negating the Goides so that it can't pop the card. Go into the battle phase, attack over it, and just get rid of the body. But we're gonna be switching Ecclesia to attack mode here, and Agoides we're gonna use the effect to boost its effect again. So we're banishing. So we got that Agoides at 4,500 here, putting that counter back on there to indicate that it is boosted for the meantime, because it does last until the end of your opponent's turn. And then we're gonna activate a Fusion Destiny here, all to add insult to injury. A very beautiful Fusion Destiny. We're gonna be sending both Dasher and Celestial, summoning the infamous Destroy Phoenix Enforcer here. And looks like Gia might have a response here. But that Fusion Enforcer, man, that's gonna be a good interruption here. Sorry for my stumbling. Looks like Gia's gonna be activating an effect here. Thinking of what to do. We're probably doing a punishment to play here. Targeting. What are we targeting here, Gia? Are we gonna be targeting the DPE? Or, it looks like we're going to be targeting the DPE here. Alex does have the Aleister to boost the DPE. So once again, not being able to resolve that Dogmatika punishment, we're going to go ahead and attack over the Ecclesia. The Ecclesia does not die by battle from monsters in the extra deck. We're doing some quick maps here. And then I believe we're going to activate the effect of the Destroy Phoenix Enforcer, popping both cards, and then Force effect in the graveyard, attacking with the Goies. Attacking with Ecclesia for game. That's going to be the game. Congratulations to Alex winning the match.